Thank you, Omerta. Thank you. Right. Okay, so Yavin. Let's bring that fleet home. Bring it back to Swiss Van over here.
Damage to one or more ships in that fleet prevents them from entering hyperspace.
The Hexville, yes. Okay, the flagship, the Star Destroyer Hexville, has its hyperspace damaged. Thank you, Hardware Wolf. Thank you. Okay, so 0 out of 80. It's not going to move for quite some time. Okay, how do we... Okay, we're just going to have to leave the fleet there. We don't have a choice. It seems that other rebel ships are on their way to what they think is the Alliance headquarters. They won't discover that it's gone until they arrive. We might as well just wait here then. We'll wait here and protect the Hexville, a Star Destroyer. And, oh, speaking of which... Oh no, this is V-Gen. Okay, yeah, this is across the galaxy. A single A-Wing is now destroyed. Okay. Right, yes, the planet of V-Gen. So this was the fleet of Admiral Dala. It seems to be a shipyard planet. I knew about this one before. I'll come back to that. Hang on. So the Yavin fleet. Yeah, we'll catch those fleets as they come in. Just wait there, I guess. So back at the Swiss sector, the construction yards are awaiting orders. For now, then, could you please scrap 3 of your construction yards and build 3 advanced construction yards? Basically, improve your own facilities. So we've learned how to make better construction yards. So right. Thank you, less than 3D. Yes, indeed, I've played this quite a lot. Thank you, Sir Cuddington. Thank you very much. That's very kind. Stand by. Let me just switch to idle personnel. We have some idle personnel. General Nida and a couple of Imperial espionage droids. We also have Beville on a ship research mission here. Hi there, Potato. Good morning. Afternoon. Right. Wow. Thank you, Sir Cuddington. 2 years, 24 months. Very, very generous of you, sir. Thank you. That's very kind. Okay. What's that, Castamere? Did she say that, Castamere? Well, I mean, people might look at that Rust incident and think that's being mean. If anything, it makes the game more interesting. The whole Rust, basically, all that was me applying a bit of DayZ, the DayZ mod, to Rust in a game which is sort of decaying into just shoot on sight. Having manipulations and changes of fortune like that makes the game interesting. If you just run around shooting each other, you might as well just go play PUBG, or before that, Quake, whatever, you know? Any deathmatch. Thank you, Silvish. Thank you very much. Thank you. But yeah, Rust should be about trying to manipulate people and lie to them and trick them and lead them into ambushes and stuff. That is what makes the game interesting, you know? Right, so hang on. General Nida. No, you stay there. Just be the general of the Cothless Shipyard facility. So, some personnel... Yeah, Vader and Veers and Ozzel. Hang on. Commander Vader. It's weird. Yeah, just command the fleet to up the effectiveness of the various squadrons and ships. Over on Corellia... Oh yes, Dorja has arrived. Make him the general of the Corellian Stormtrooper and Imperial Army regiments. Okay. Piet, one of my diplomats, is awaiting fresh orders. These planets have almost certainly fallen by now. Go to this planet here, Filth. Conduct a diplomatic mission to see if we can get the population to join the Empire. Okay. Can I swim? Yes, it's standard for all British citizens insofar as their primary school, curriculum is concerned. You are taught to swim. To not knowing how to swim is a rarity over here, at least. Okay, stand by. This is another diplomat. Okay, I'll send him to what is that? Gerajador? Okay. They scrapped that. Did they really, Pickled Tiger? Okay, well back when I went through primary school, it was standard. All kids must learn how to swim. Otherwise you die when you go into the water. Lancer frigate. Oh yes, new frigates have been deployed to Yavin. Reconnaissance mission to Basilisk. So they know about my orbital shipyard around the planet of Basilisk. Right. Let's keep, well, we'll keep manufacturing ships. So at Basilisk, make me a... Have we learnt any new blueprints? No. Just make me 2 fresh Imperial escort carriers. Imperial escort carriers are basically large hangars that can contain multiple squadrons of TIE fighters. Okay. It's standard in Sweden, and you bet it is in Norway, Finland, and Denmark, says Holy Crusader. Yeah. It's just part of your standard primary school curriculum. Okay, the rebels have tried to abduct somebody at Coruscant. Probably the Emperor. Bold move. That's not going to work out for them. Okay, who's this? Zuggs. Newly recruited general. Pretty good at combat, actually, and espionage. Let's make General Koval in charge of the Stormtrooper and War Droid divisions on Coruscant. Zuggs and Rix, can you go and perform... We need to find out the location of Skywalker. Zuggs, take 2 Imperial espionage droids and investigate Gorman. Please. That planet. And Rix and Garridan, I want you to go to Sivron. There must be a diplomat on Sivron because, look, it fully supports the Alliance now. So something's happened. Okay. We need to look... Yeah, we need to find Skywalker and we need to find Mon Mothma. Right. So how's this sector? Let me just sort by troop defenses. In fact, just all the... Hang on. Planetary defense batteries. So... It might be hard to... I might have to just do it manually. Alright, so it looks like the... Oh no, wait, sorry, it's upgrading itself. I was going to say I need to build additional defenses on these planets that we now own, so there are no weak points for the rebels to land, as in yeah, so they can't land their troopers outside of the shield and just march on the ground to get under it. Okay. Not standard in Hawaii. Are we the baddies? Yes, we are the baddies. Han even. Hi there, Holy Eagle in Sweden. Finland even. Hello. Okay, so one of my fleets is stuck. Let me just check all my manufacturing facilities. So that one's busy. Coruscant is free. Okay. Let's upgrade Coruscant's defenses just in case. So please build. Build me a... We don't need that yet. Build me 2 upgraded... In fact, we'll go with 3 just to be absolutely safe. 3 Gen Core Level 2 shield generators, which will cover 2 hemispheres. Yeah, both hemispheres of the planet, 1 each, on the polar regions, and this will protect the planet from orbital bombardment. Thank you. I'm gonna get you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Espionage mission to Tokmir. Okay. Fortress construction yards need new orders. Let's restore the training facilities of Balmora. So, at Balmora, give me... Where's the training yards? Here we go. Advanced training yards. These will let us churn out stormtroopers in large numbers. Death Star shield. Why does the Empire need that? Because the last Death Star was destroyed by small, fast-moving starfighters. The shield will envelop the Death Star and prevent it from being engaged by smaller ships, keeping the enemy at range so that the super laser is super effective against them. just like there was the shield generator deployed on Endor. You can deploy it on any world, and if the Death Star is in orbit, it is effectively invulnerable. The rebels need to destroy the shield generator by sending operatives down to the planet, which is what happened in Return of the Jedi. And then presumably they get help from local teddy bears, who for some absurd reason managed to defeat like an entire regiment of stormtroopers and ATSTs and shit. It makes no sense. Right. It especially makes no sense. I'm allowed one rant per stream. One rant. It especially makes no sense if you know anything about Stormtrooper armor. The thing is, the reason why people go, oh, why do the Stormtroopers wear that armor when one shot from like Han's blaster will kill them? Firstly, that armor is not built for blasters. In the same way that a modern flak jacket will get, a straight shot from like a full metal jacket will penetrate it, will take somebody down, and then they'll need a medic to be evacuated. It's built against fragmentation. That's what it's for. It's supposed. So you blow up a grenade next to a stormtrooper, and very little's going to happen to them because it's so effective against ballistic. Anything ballistic. Blasters came about because they're the only damn thing that will get through regular armor. There's like everybody's wearing ballistic-proof armor in this galaxy. So basically bullet-based, bullet weapons and fragmentation are just hilariously ineffective. Like, you could fire a machine gun at a stormtrooper and they would just walk through it. Maybe if you got very lucky and hit the visor, you'd take one. But the stormtrooper's just going to murder you and everything around you. But yeah. Depends on the caliber. Yes, of course. I know that it's not a catch-all situation, board run, but you know what I'm saying. It's like, oh, why do they wear all that armor if it doesn't work? It doesn't work because the rebels are using weapons that are supposed to defeat that type of armor. Because if they used regular rifles with bullets, they would just bounce straight off. So, therefore, it doesn't make any sense that the fucking little teddy bears are having any effect on the stormtroopers because they're all using ballistic weapons. Their arrows would just bounce off. Do nothing. Their axes would do nothing. How do I know stuff like that? There's reasons. I might have a set of... Well, it's obviously just plastic. It's a prop. But I've got a set of stormtrooper armor made from the same molds as the original A New Hope. The guy who worked on the first Star Wars film fought a legal battle to keep the molds and keep producing stormtrooper armor. And so he won that legal battle, and he set up a company, and he makes sets of them on order. And I ordered a set, so I've got a full set, and I can wear it, and I do. Yes, fuck you, I'm a nerd. Oh, a strike cruiser is now available for manufacture. Well done, Thrawn. Right, sweet. Okay. So, at the shipyards of Kothelis, build me a strike cruiser. So this is a fast-moving capital ship. Yes. 60 maintenance points. I can afford it. Yeah, build me one of those. Holy shit, they're cool. Right. Yeah. That was my one rant, Farinir. I'm allowed one rant per stream. Okay, so things here are fine. I just need to make sure that the various construction yards around the galaxy are busy. Yep. What about Corellia? Where is Corellia? Still working on refineries to go to the planet of Anote, which is over here. What about the soldiers that I was sending? Sort by planetary defenses, troopers. Ooh, Battle of Yavin. Just a bulk cruiser. Yeah, just wipe it out. So this is just, a fleet that's orbiting Yavin. Yeah, it's been destroyed. Easy peasy. Okay. Good. The espionage mission to Gorman was a success. In addition, we got information on Talos. So, Leia's on Gorman. Right. So, Alliance Army regiments, General Nara, he's quite competent. Wait, hang on. But the planet is blockaded by a Stardust. Is she trapped there? She's been trapped there for ages. Oh my god. Holy crap! We need to get the fleet back there. We need to get the fleet back in orbit around Gorman. Leia is currently trapped on the planet by an Imperial Star Destroyer. Oh, yes! Okay, let's send Darla's fleet back. Darla? Is there anything you can do there? Give them a parting gift. Give them a military, planetary bombardment. There we go. We've destroyed all the Mon Calamari on the surface. Okay, now head back to Gorman, please. Right. Thank you very much, Scoran. Scoran? Thank you, Scoran. Right, sweet. Yes. Darla's, so Admiral Darla's fleet will arrive at a day 1151. It's 1128, so some time. What was the other one? Talus. This is Talus. Right, they're sending... Okay, shield generator is en route there. It doesn't say where from. Talus, Ooh, that's news. Advanced construction yard is going to Jirajador. I sent a diplomat there, so this now belongs to the Alliance, and they have construction yards there. So, Peter Thanos, this guy here, will discover that when he gets there. But this is now a rebel-held world. Thank you, Duke Gamer. Thank you kindly. Right, okay. So I need to just keep building ships. Why doesn't Leia just fly away? She can't. There's an Imperial Star Destroyer in orbit. The ISD Ojer. Now, its hyperdrive is disabled, but its regular engines work just fine. Any ship that tries to leave Gorman gets chased down by a large Imperial capital ship. Okay. But yes, she's there along with a large number of Bothan spies, a single group of rebel infiltrators, and a bunch of Alliance army regiments. The planet is well protected, though, by a regular shield generator and a turbo laser battery. Okay. No, I can't, Sugar Daddy. That's my point. The Ewoks should have been hilariously outgunned. Just, they should have been absolutely crushed. Their weapons would not have done a thing to the stormtroopers. Okay. Oh, did we get information on that other world, Siverin? We did. Very low defenses. There's nothing there. We can just invade it at a whim. Okay, Darla's fleet do that then. Also, let's just have the training facilities of Balmora produce additional stormtroopers. Well, actually, we'll do some fleet regiments for the moment. Give me 6 fleet regiments to just serve as a garrison aboard the starships, and then we'll just make a bunch of stormtroopers to invade. Thoughts on the yes? Is it the? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. The Ysalamari? Is this Salamari? Important, very important. If you have any plot, MacGuffin, it's important to have its anti-plot MacGuffin. For example, if you have hyperdrive, then you have interdictor cruisers, which, insofar as the story element are concerned, can pull ships out of hyperspace to stop cheese. If you have lightsabers, then of course you should have cortosis, a type of mineral that is capable of disabling a lightsaber blade, rendering the person harmless. Furthermore, if you have Jedi in a story, effectively magic, you should have an item or creature that is capable of being an anti-Jedi weapon. Again, not for the sake of overuse, but purely for the sake of making a good story. Yes, very important. Every plot element needs to have a counter so that it can be utilized when you need it. Otherwise, you could just, snap your fingers and undo everything because the Force is quite literally magic. Right. Balmora's getting advanced training facilities. An espionage mission to Sullus has been foiled. Thoughts on the Solo movie? A shit idea. People were saying that before it was even made, and oh look! Right, there we go. We're just wiping out bulk cruisers that are arriving at Yavin. They still think this is the rebel base. They won't discover it until after they leave hyperdrive. And they find that they're in the gravity well of an interdictor cruiser called the Black Snow. At which point their hyperdrive computers are no longer able to calculate a safe re-entry into hyperspace, and they're trapped. Hooray! Okay, so Darla's fleet will be arriving soon. Trouble is that even if they arrive, can they do anything? I mean, a single Star Destroyer. I mean, we can't exactly shoot through the shields. We could land soldiers, but they will suffer casualties due to that turbo laser. And Darla's fleet doesn't have a particularly large cargo capacity for soldiers anyway. All right, well. Han Solo has been captured. Yes! He must have been trying to save Chewie. A rescue mission at Coruscant has been foiled. Yeah! He was trying to save Chewie. General Corville and his stormtroopers, manning whatever Imperial prison we have on Coruscant, managed to successfully surround and capture Han Solo. Very good. Okay. General Zugs, keep them apart, please, just because I'm a bastard. Take Han Solo to the training camp of Balmorra. Make him comfortable. Okay. Advanced training facilities deployed to Balmorra. Construction yard deployed to Bothaway. An abduction mission to Coruscant has been foiled. Yeah, the rebels are making attempts to abduct personnel. I'm assuming Palpatine. They're going to need they're going to need to get incredibly lucky. We've got just too many soldiers. Okay. Well, sorry, I'm just purely talking about like the complexities of Star Wars lore. Sorry, who said that about the Ewoks? Flippo. I know that in our real world, yes, blunt force trauma is difficult versus armor, but the armor in Star Wars is incredibly effective against ballistic-based weapons, and I assume blunt force, whatever. That's one of the problems of this universe, in that in order to cope with the fact that so much cheap armor is available even to the lowest crime lord scum, whatever, and it's completely it's capable of rendering blunt force and ballistic weapons useless, people have to use blasters to get around it. Yeah, so my diplomat arrived at this planet to discover it belongs to the Alliance. We knew that already. Okay. Okay, so the two Imperial escort carriers have been finished at the shipyards of Basilisk. Let's give them TIE Defender squadrons. Okay, 12. Very expensive though. Oh no. 84 maintenance points. I might as well afford. I could afford decent capital ships with that. Screw that. Give them TIE Interceptors. Cheaper, way cheaper. Half the price. Okay, so 12 squadrons of TIE Interceptors. Right, very briefly then, I need some volunteers. I think it's 3 Lancer frigates as part of Vader's fleet, and I have 2 Imperial escort carriers, and I believe a strike cruiser that need to be named. So your choices are, speaking to my Twitch subs and patrons, an Imperial escort carrier, a Lancer frigate, or a strike cruiser. Please raise your hand now and I will pick names, starting with the escort carriers. Who would like to have a ship named after them to join one of my fleets? Okay, let's go with first guy, Sebim. Wait, Sebim. Okay, the escort carrier Sebim. Thank you, Wakrai 5. Thank you, Wakrai. Okay, the next one will be. I'm just gonna check my whispers. Different. There's a new password, Bonzi. That's the old one. Hang on. Was that today? Yep. Second one will be Undead Fun Bags. Okay, so Sebim and Undead Fun Bags are the 2 escort carriers getting equipped now. Over at Vader's fleet at Yavin, we have how many frigates? We have 4? 4. 3? 4. Huh? Can't tell. 3. Yeah, 3. Okay. So, for the Lancer frigates, so these are anti-fighter frigates. Thank you, the real Zarzal. Thank you very much. Let's go with Old Bryn. How do you spell that? Bryn. Yeah. Old Bryn as 1 Lancer frigate. We'll go with Lyde as another Lancer frigate. And we'll go with Sabatinski as the next Lancer frigate. Yeah, sorry, there were three Lancers. Okay, and finally, the strike cruiser that's it's being manufactured and is almost commissioned. So an Imperial strike cruiser, very strong capital ship. Let's have a look. Any volunteers? It's pronounced Burn. Sorry, Burn. Let's go with Jasmine Joy. Okay, the Jasmine. Or the Jasmine, even. Right, so Jasmine. Yeah, your construction is almost finished. Very good. You'll be added to either Darla's fleet or Vader's fleet. Thank you, Sofa. In fact, we should just call it Vader's fleet. Is it Vader? Yeah, Vader's fleet. My brain there for a second. Yeah, cool. So they have to wait at Yavin for the minute because the hyperdrive was balked on the Hexful, one of my Star Destroyers. Okay. Game continues. Please learn the evil overlord list. Don't hold the heroes captive. Just kill them. Well, if only I could. Thank you, BioEra. Thank you. I can assassinate them if they're out and about, but I can't kill prisoners. Don't know why. It's just the game doesn't let me. Also, just to point out the time, it's almost 1 o'clock. I don't have a great deal of time. Probably 20 minutes more. It's a bit of a short stream because I've got stuff to do. Going off to see the family. Okay. So when the blind guy with the staff was messing up stormtroopers in Rogue One, it was bullshit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Sorry, the stick would have just bounced off the first trooper, and then he would have just turned around and immediately just gunned him down. No, that guy wouldn't have stood a fucking chance. Yeah, stormtrooper armor is so ludicrously effective against ballistic and... I assume blunt. I know ballistic. Like, bullets just bounce off it. You can't do anything to them. That's why they're wearing the... Oh, not just that, sorry. And environmental protection. So, stormtroopers are also extremely well protected against thermal and radiological and other, toxic and other environmental hazards. Even vacuum, actually. They can just wander around in vacuum. They're fully sealed. Fully sealed with their own environmental systems. Yeah. They are so powerful, at least to our modernness. We don't have the weapons capable of stopping stormtroopers. Right. They need armor-penetrating rounds to punch through. Yeah, you need something... I don't know. Yeah, we're getting to the point where it's like, what happens if? And the answer is... But the whole reason that stormtroopers wear that armor is because it's just crazy good at ballistic protection. Grenades would be completely worthless against a stormtrooper. Thank you, Nix. Thank you. Speed up the time. Yeah, God, a stormtrooper's armor would be a modern soldier's wet dream. Okay. Yeah, they keep investigating Corellia. General's order has got it under control, though. Okay, good. Some shield generators are arriving on the outer rim. Okay. Oh yes, I have the Peely, one of my transports. We should send some additional soldiers over there to set up Imperial bases. Send a couple of fleet regiments over to the Peely. Their orders will be to construct Imperial bases on Bespin, Hoth, and Nukov for the eventual receiving of refineries. And then, of course, we'll bring in various civilian contractors to run them. Right. That's also true, Dancer, yes. Another thing to point out is that those blaster hits that the Stormtroopers are taking, they most of the time won't be fatal. A Stormtrooper will get hit, will fall down in the same way that a regular infantryman will get hit by a bullet and fall down, but then just be evacuated to a medicenter and come back to fight again. Yeah, no, it's... Without the armor, yeah, they'd be killed immediately by the blast, but with the armor, nah, they're just injured. Okay, Bothaway's got another advantage. Good. So Bothawu even, it's currently working on self-improvement. Just believe in yourself, possible. Yeah, so it's currently just using its construction yards to build advanced construction yards. 8 of them. Which are, I think, are double the speed. Might be wrong there. Never actually looked it up. Okay. Okay, Vader's entire interceptor squadrons are replenishing their lost fighters and lost pilots. It's going to take a while before the Hexful's hyperdrive is operational, though. Their fleet is stuck unless we abandon the Hexful. Darla's fleet is definitely right. Yeah, Darla's fleet is back. So here's the quandary. I mean, Leia's trapped on the planet, but these defenses are not insignificant. No, I don't think it's worth losing an entire Star Destroyer just making an attack on one planet for Leia. I wouldn't trade a Star Destroyer for Leia. This planet here, Siverin, is much weaker. Let's have... Yeah, once the shipyards of Basilisk are finished building the Sebim and Undead Funbags' TIE Fighter squadrons, we'll have them build a bunch of transport ships to support invasion operations for Darla. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. What would an incendiary grenade do to a stormtrooper? Absolutely nothing. The stormtrooper would be completely covered in fire and would barely feel anything. They would just continue marching forward, firing completely. It'd be terrifying to behold. Just these burning stormtroopers walking towards you, still shooting. They would just ignore the fire. Their bodysuits are completely contained, extremely thermal resistant. Yeah. Would not do any... Maybe it would screw up... I don't know. Like, there's got to be something that it would screw up. Like, they've got to be... I don't know. Maybe they've got some external systems that would be interfered with. But, no. Set a room of stormtroopers on fire. You've just made a bunch of very angry stormtroopers who are just going to keep marching towards you, firing non-stop. Okay. Right, good. The Basilisk facilities have finished. Okay, so as said, let's give them some transports. So we'll go with some Star Galleons. They're mostly unarmed, I think. Thank you, Rywolf. Thank you very much, Rywolf. Yeah, guys, you guys are feeling around the edges. I can't give you all the answers. Yes, Mr. Ivor, I'm sure a certain amount of kinetic energy would knock a stormtrooper either down or injure them or whatever. What I'm saying is that the armor is designed to stop ballistic energy. I'm sure a certain amount of it would deal. Oh, hang on. Right, so a bulk cruiser has General Afion. He's no longer the general, he's on the Salvation, but one of my agents, Niles Ferrier. Destroy the ship and hope that Niles got to a escape pod. Hang on. Yeah, he did. He's been freed. Wow, you've had a long journey. He got captured all the way in the Coruscant region. Alright, he's back. In which case, Niles, you might as well just head home. Head back to Coruscant. Okay. Okay, TIE bombers are getting replaced. Yeah, we lost a few. What's the time now? 2 minutes past 1. I don't have a huge amount of time left. You have a co-worker who made a stormtrooper arm. Yeah, he built 2 small fans inside. Oh, that must be nice. Yeah, I wish I had a fan inside mine. Can't see. It can get very hot. That helmet can get very damn hot. Poor Moley, though. Moley, ZF Moley, he has like a latex face mask for his Darth Maul costume, and he gets so warm. Poor bastard. Okay. Right, Coruscant shipyards are ready for fresh orders. So they were working on its own defenses, yeah. So let's get rid of 2 of these obsolete shield generators. And let's put down a couple of turbo laser batteries. In fact, we'll put 1 turbo laser battery, and we'll put 1 Death Star shield. In the event that we get a Death Star, it can orbit safely around Coruscant and be fully protected from rebel scum. Good. Star Galleons are getting deployed. Very good. Can you not get a cooling vest? Well, the bodysuit that you've got to wear with the Stormtrooper armor, dead meat, is skin tight. It has to be. If you wear, you can wear clothes under it, but they better be quite thin, because otherwise you're going to have like bulgy lumps in your bodysuit. It's going to be obvious. So you've got to kind of wear it skin tight, and then the armor slots over it. You see. So yeah. So you can't really have too much shit, you know, underneath the armor. But the helmet's fine. The helmet's quite roomy. Okay, so I just need to keep all of my facilities manufacturing. Ah, good. The strike cruiser is available. Jasmine Joy is ready. As a single squadron of fighters, I can give it. So let's just give it a single TIE Interceptor squadron before it's deployed. Might take long to manufacture those. Probably do them in a day, yeah. A couple of days. Ugh, bloody Imperial contractors. Okay. And what else can we manufacture? Assault transports. I guess another Imperial Star Destroyer. Yep, start building a Star Destroyer. Okay. I'll leave the Jasmine just in orbit of Costless for the minute. We don't need to reinforce Vader's. Do we though? Hang on. I mean, some light cruisers, a single. It's got a single Victory class Star Destroyer. All right, no, we'll send the Jasmine. Send the Jasmine over to Vader's fleet. Okay. Construction yard idle on Bossawu. Shipyard idle on Basilisk. Okay. So, what else do we need to build now? Good, they've almost finished self-upgrading. So, 2 more. Also, there's a bunch of mines on the planet. Let's get rid of those. Make more room. Ooh, that was a mistake. I've gone into the negatives insofar as my resources are concerned. That was a grave error. Okay, let's build mines over on Praise Sitlin. So basically this means I have too many ships and troops and stuff that I can't currently support them and provide them with sufficient maintenance. So things are going to start falling apart unless I take over more refineries or build them. Okay, so the Shooting Star with a bunch of X-Wing and Y-Wing squadrons is challenging Vader's fleet. Ah, fuck it. Let's take to the let's get a pixel error to start with. Bung. We'll take to the battle. Thank you, Araxis and Balamar the Bassfish. Thank you. That's very kind. Yes, very generous, Balamar. Thank you. And Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, guys. Right, hang on. So, yes, as you can see, Vader's fleet consists of the Hexful, an Imperial Star Destroyer, which is mostly disabled, but we have the Puncher Donkey, which is a Victory 2 Star Destroyer, which is sort of like a blockade chaser, really.
Task Force 1 acknowledges mission assignment. Task Force 2 acknowledges mission assignment. Task Force 3 acknowledges mission assignment. Task Force 4 acknowledges mission assignment.
Blue group goes straight for the fighters. Engage the X-Wings.
Blue group acknowledges mission assignment.
So it's a single Alliance escort carrier with hangar bays full of X-Wings and Y-Wings. Here they come. So our ships are engaging. The TIE fighters are leaving their hangars. It takes them some time to regroup. The X-Wings have hyperdrives on them, so they don't have to leave their hangars to engage.
Target destroyed. Taking losses. Task Force 3 reporting. Target destroyed. Blue Group reporting. Target destroyed. Task Force 3 reporting. Target destroyed. Blue Group reporting. Target destroyed.
Very good.
Blue Group reporting. Target destroyed.
Blue Group, return to your hangars.
Blue Group acknowledges mission assignment.
Okay.
Task Force 3 acknowledges mission assignment.
Go for
Task
the
Force
capital
4
ship.
Acknowledges mission assignment.
There's the rebel ship. Shields have already almost fallen. Shields are gone. Punch a donkey's victory. Star Destroyer just raiding at the turbo lasers. Oh, interesting. The Hexville's hyperdrive has been restored.
Blue Group reporting. Remaining fighters recovered.
Very good. Just destroy the ship and let the wreckage fall into the gravity well of the planet. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So yeah, the Victory is slightly smaller than the Imperial class. Smaller but faster. And boom!
Reporting.
Right.
Target destroyed. The rebel fleet has been destroyed. The Empire is victorious.
Indeed we are. Right, so that's another ship destroyed as it tried to enter the gravity well of Yavin to find the rebel base. Okay, very good. Now, interestingly, good. So Vader's fleet can move again. So the hyperdrive on the Hexville has been fully repaired. There's a medium transport coming, but we don't really give a shit about that. Vader, take your fleet to Flax, please, and see if the population have decided to join the Rebel Alliance. And if they have, make some examples, please. Thank you, Zeld Rager. Thank you very much, Zeld. Thank you. Wedge Antilles has been captured at Yavin. He evaded capture in the defense of... Wait, hang on. At Yavin? He must have been on one of those ships. Oh, shit. A rebel prisoner has escaped. Tura Raftican. She's a smuggler, I think. Bollocks. Yeah. Oh, well. Vader's fleet arrives any moment now to discover that the population have almost certainly declared for the Alliance. Oh, no. They have not. That's surprising. Okay, move on to the next one. We'll start a full sweep of the sector. Find any other rebel rats where they may be hiding. Watching the time. Yes, 13 minutes past 1, so I do need to disappear fairly soon. Just looking out the window at the weather. Right. Ah, yes, the Star Galleons are ready. Any volunteers to have these transport ships named after them? So I have 3 transport ships. I don't believe they're armed, so they're probably not the most interesting things in the world. But they will be carrying, I believe, 3 regiments of stormtroopers or war droids or fleet elements or even dark troopers, an experimental assault, sort of like a power armor wearing soldier, to the battlefield. 3 regiments apiece. They're barracks, is basically. They're mobile barracks ships where the soldiers can live and eat and fight and train and stuff. Okay. Let's go with Ben Skine? Ben Skine? Okay, Ben Skine is the first one. Hera as the second one. And the third one will be Rand Zero Random Man. Right. Cool. Welcome to the fleet. So you guys are going to be joining Dala's fleet. Right, so let's send them off along with Undead Funbags and Sebim. You guys are to rendezvous with Dala, who's orbiting Gorman right now. Probably, yeah, we're going to assault a different planet though. Okay. Did we train those stormtroopers? No, fleet regiments we're working on. Okay, so at Balmora. Now, we're low on resources. What about war droids? Shit. Give me 3 regiments of war droids. What's that? You're saying in the most general terms, Stormtrooper armor is the Space Marine armor of Star Wars. Well, not really. Space Marines, that's power armor you're thinking of. Stormtrooper armor is not power armor. But yes, and you do note an important thing there, Filippo, is that it's not the it's not the armor of an Astarte that makes an Astarte an Astarte. It's the decades of training, psycho conditioning, and the gene seeds that represent a spark of the Emperor's majesty that flow through their veins that makes a Space Marine a Space Marine. Oh, sweet. Hang on. Our diplomat, Piet, has caused the planet of Filv to join us. Excellent. And a fresh Imperial Star Destroyer is soon to come off the conveyor belts of the Consular shipyard to join the Empire. Right, so I've got to go in a moment. I really do. Yeah, I've got to head to my nan's. Fortress and Coruscant both need construction orders. Okay. Send further mining facilities. A single mining facility. The rest will be refineries. Over to the planet of Gents. Cool. Send a few stormtrooper regiments to protect the shield generator. Yeah, we're going to need more soldiers deployed across the galactic rim. Those bases are too small. Okay. What's happening at Yaga Minor there? Wait until this fleet arrives. Day 1239. Okay, well that seems like a sensible place to end it. Yeah, sorry about that. It's a bit of a short stream, but I was just trying to kill a little bit of time before well, what I've got to do today. So I'm going to head off and go and see my nan, and go and get some lunch and talk to the cousins and all that. And Lulu's going to be handed from lap to lap, getting attention, which she enjoys. Hang on, where is she? She's right behind me right now. Oh, no, the camera's not on. No, there it is. So yes, she is going to go off. Hang on. So wait for it. Watch this. Lulu, do you want to go see Nanny? Do you want to go see Nanny? Oh, is that a yes? Lulu, do you want to see Nanny? Yeah. hello, honey. You excited? Whoa. Okay. Right. Okay. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Calm down, honey. Right. Do you want to see Nanny? Oh, okay. She's definitely. Wow. Okay. Oh. Right. Calm down, honey. I know you're excited. I know. Do you like going to see Nanny? Yes. Do you like going to see Nanny? Do you like to... Whoa. Yeah, she enjoys it. She has fun. Do you want to see Nanny? Yeah? Right, okay. So yes, so she wants to go and she wants to go and have fun. So I'm going to take her up the road. Right, so yeah, so have a good afternoon. I'll be back later, I'm sure. So yes, very quickly before I go. So YouTube, so it's been sort of 1 week, really. The first week of work on the latest video, which is just a short 4-minute thing. It's nothing big. It's not a bullshittery. It's just something, just a quick gag. So I've been spending about a week on that, and I've got about 3 minutes and 20 seconds of it done. And I'm hoping to finish it within the next few days, really, just to knock that one out of the park. And the week before that, I was doing sort of like cutting of footage that I've got on my hard drive in order to determine what I've got to edit. You can't edit compilations of highlights if you don't know where the highlights are. So the last week I was going through some footage from some live streams to figure out what I've got. Sorry, the week before that, I took a break because that armor bullshittery really drained me. Yeah, so cool. So have a good one. I'll see you later. I'm just gonna go to my nan's. Be back later. Let me have a look and see if any of the ZF guys are on. Most of them went to a barbecue. Yeah, so cool. Whoops. So have a good one. Most of them went to a barbecue at Digby's house. So they're probably recovering from hangovers. Okay, so Caf is on and he's playing Dark Souls. I will hand you over to him. All the best. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon.